before the continents had names, before the ocean had borders. There was only the memory, etched into the crust of the earth like a signature. And now, it's been found again. In the deep Pacific, between Japan and Samoa, a formation rises from the ocean floor. Not a reef, not a trench, but something that looks alive. A massive, coiled, dragon-shaped ridge, its spine curling across the sea floor like a sleeping titan. The snout points west. Ridges rise along the back like vertebrae, and the tail coils inwards. Not in chaos, but in perfect flowing geometry. This isn't a glitch. It's not a sonar blur or data stitch. The symmetry is too exact, the proportions too intelligent, and it sits in the heart of the Ratak Ridge, one of the least explored undersea plateaus on the planet. But what makes this deeper is what the ancients already knew. Across Polynesia, they speak of the mo'o, water dragons that guard sacred pools, cliffs, and cave gates. They shapeshift, they sleep, and they protect. In Aotearoa, the Maori call them taniwa, sea serpents that live in the deepest trenches, guarding tribes, carrying storms, or swallowing intruders. In Hawaii, mo'o spirits are said to rest in the land itself, curled in ridges, waiting to awaken when imbalance comes. And in Papua New Guinea, island myths tell of massive serpent beings, Dakuwaka and others, who shaped rivers and devoured ships. Now trace these stories, and they all point back here, to the Pacific, to the deep, to the dragon beneath. But it's not just mythology. Ancient Chinese geomancers spoke of longmai, dragon veins, underground energy currents that shaped the flow of life. A village lived or died based on the direction of its dragon. In West Africa, the Dahomey spoke of the rainbow serpent Aido Huedo, who coiled around the earth to support its weight. In Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, was both creator and sky navigator. These weren't just myths, they were maps, encoded memory, carved into the land. And now, one of them just surfaced beneath the Pacific. So what are we really seeing? Is this the guardian that slept beneath the sea when Lemuria fell? The last imprint of the temples of Mu, before they were sealed? Or is it something older, something the earth herself left behind as a signature? Not to be worshipped, but to be remembered. Truth decode. The dragon was never just a lizard. It was never about fire or flight. It was about energy. It was about memory. It was about the land, being alive. This is a serpent lay, coiled in the Pacific crust, a guardian of forgotten knowledge, a mirror of the stories that came before us, and it still sleeps, until someone remembers.